What's good, boxing aficionados? Welcome back to BFTV, your home for all things boxing. And you already know that I'm your host, Coach Chris, aka Green Eyes Bandit. Man, oh man, today we're going to be breaking down the shocking upset of Jamie Munguia at the hands of Bruno Surace. Munguia was a heavy favorite, but Surace had other plans. So let's dive into that fight and see what went wrong for Munguia. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more boxing content, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, man, Jamie Munguia got knocked out this weekend, guys. Big upset for all my Mexican peoples. One love to my partner, Coach Raul. One love to Victor, Josmar Vigino, who come from Mexico. So, yeah, man. So Jamie Munguia made the ultimate mistakes of putting himself in the wrong footing and pay the price. Guys, this is something that I normally talk to all my boxers about at the gym. We have to be very careful when we're working on defense and when we're right in front of a fighter. That's more of the time where you really want to keep your hands up. Once again, I think Jamie Munguia was just overconfident. You know, he was coming off a nice big victory, a nice big knockout. He was among his peoples, his families. You know, this guy Bruno Surace was not well known. You know, he's not known as a big puncher. So, you know, all the way, everyone, including myself, thinking, well, this should be an easy win for Munguia. Unfortunately, Surace had other plans for this fight and, you know, got the victory. Kudos and respect to Surace. Very good win. Excellent, man. I love to see the underdog get their victories, you know, and get their money, get that bag, right? However, one of the things that I really want to talk about in this video is the fact that I've been reading a lot of comments about fans talking about that Jamie Munguia should have never had gotten rid of Freddie Roach from his corner. You know, that he should have stayed with Freddie Roach. A lot of people are blaming Eric Morales for this. So, in my opinion, I completely disagree with that notion for the simple fact that if you watch Jamie Munguia's earlier fights, prior fights, man, Munguia, honestly, I was thinking, what the hell is Oscar De La Hoya thinking? How is it going to promote this guy? This guy's chin was all the way exposed. His hands was all over the place. You know what I mean? He was just a really easy target. I didn't see what Oscar De La Hoya and his people were watching. Now, once again, Jamie Munguia just came out on the scene for me. I never followed any amateur. I don't think he had any amateur fights either. So I didn't really think anything of Jamie Munguia. I didn't think he was going to make it even to the level where he's at today. But he did, and congratulations. And I don't say that, you know, to minimize his skills. No, it was because early in his career, you could actually see that he was actually just not good. He had a lot of flaws, a lot of mistakes. So Oscar De La Hoya, they must have seen what I've seen and said, no, we need to get him another coach. And that's when they got Eric Morales. Eric, the legendary Terrible Morales, whom, in my opinion, did an excellent job with Jamie Munguia. Because right after, if you see the first fight that Eric Morales actually worked with Jamie Munguia, ooh, beautiful. Jamie Munguia was here again with his hands up. You know, good balance, moving his head, good defense, you know, cutting the ring a little bit better now, you know, using his jab a little bit more. Then what happens, right? Terrible Morales is doing podcasts the way I'm doing a podcast, right? So he didn't have time. He couldn't go into the training camp and help Munguia for the Canelo fight. So Canelo went with Freddie Roach because, of course, that's who you have to get in a big fight like that. You have to go with a big name, you know what I mean? Let me tell you, it's pressure working the corners too, okay? I'm not a big name coach. I'm not a famous coach. You know, I work amateurs and pro fights, but, you know, it's a little bit, you know, you have butterflies in your stomach in front of a crowd sometimes. And, of course, you're also the coach. You know, a lot falls on you. You know, you want to give the right instructions. You don't want your fighter to lose. You don't want your fighter to get knocked out, right? So we, as coaches, we have to prepare ourselves mentally for these type of situations, also for these big type of events, right? So they went with Freddie Roach. And Jamie Munguia, I didn't like his performance against Canelo. I was one of the ones that said, damn it, I wish Eric Morales would have been in his corner because it would have been a different fight in my opinion. I don't know if he would have won, but it would have definitely been a different fight because Munguia fights good under Eric Morales. Now, in this fight against Bruno Surace, Jamie Munguia was doing good. There was a few things that he was doing that, you know, I know that he was going to go to the corner and they would give him his instructions and tell him, listen, don't move your head that way, pick your defense up. But other than that, the fight was going easy. He was controlling the fight. And then he made that one mistake, right? What did he do? He was in front of his opponent, okay? He stepped a little bit to the right, dropped that left hand, and leaned over to his right Atlantic. And Bruno Surace stepped a little bit to the right, you know, he was on point and shot that right. I mean, you see the way he shot that right, and it was a perfect target. Very hard for anybody to get knocked out. So that's not Erik Morales' fault. I'm not even gonna say that's Jamie Munguia's fault, okay? This is boxing. It was a technical mistake on Jamie Munguia's behalf. So in my opinion, Jamie Munguia, he's got to stay with Erik Morales. He does not got to change Erik Morales, okay? He's got to continue working, okay? This was just a mistake, okay? I'm pretty sure he's going to learn from this one also, okay? He's going to go back, watch this fight, and says, you know what? I can't be leaning over so much. You know, I got to keep my hands up a little bit more steady. All right, guys? So listen, that's all for now, guys. I'll see you in the next video. I'm going to be touching up on the David Benavidez versus Morel event. Did you guys see them guys pushing and shoving each other yesterday? That fight is going to be good. I'm definitely going to talk about that one, but I'm going to do my little bit of studies, man, you know, because I'm hyped for that one, guys. Anyway, have a beautiful morning. And guys, for real, listen, hit that like button. Hit me with some comments, man. If you're here out in Brooklyn, man, you're welcome to come to my gym. We could debate, we could talk boxing. I love doing all of that, baby. But please, show your support, show your love, and I'll see you in the next video. One, boom, boom. Oh, wait, don't forget, keep your chin tucked in, hands up, your guards held up, and protect yourself at all times. Peace.